these wacky, wild, rubbery toys has now made its way to the PGA Tour Championship.
And it's a lime green one.
Beyond cloud 9, are there clouds above 9? Does it go
13.
That don't get weird? No.
Brooks Koepka said it best. You got to start stroking, guys. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dan's Golf World Show, brought to you by the one and only Sports Illustrated. I'm talking fast because we are in the middle of a situation. The Situation Room is live right now. We have ourselves the 1,001st winner on the PGA Tour, the one and only Mr. Tommy Fleetwood.
Let's go,
Tommy Fleetwood, you are the love of my life, oh Tommy Fleetwood.
Hey.
Look at the grin on his face
Look
right
at
there.
the grin on
Beautiful.
our
Oh my
faces
goodness. Yes,
right
right.
now. Guys, I've been holding on for this one for dear life.
For
And years. But our day has finally come. And in classic Tommy fashion, he's not out there to win some random insurance open. Doesn't matter. He's not interested. Travelers. Of course, he wants himself a tour championship / FedEx Cup, because they're kind of the same thing now and nobody knows the difference. And when you win one, you win both. And they used to mean two different things, but they no longer do. So Tommy Fleetwood gets to hoist a multi-branded trophy. And I am telling you what, guys, he looks so good doing it.
Look at that smile.
Look at it. Oh,
Perfectly
man.
natural teeth.
Absolutely. I mean, look at those pearly whites. My goodness. Guys, since I watched that final putt drop, I have been on beyond cloud 9. Are there clouds above 9? Does it go
13.
That don't get weird? No.
I'm on cloud 1001.
There we
actually.
go.
Yeah, it is far higher than cloud 9. Guys,
Cloud 164.
what 164 career starts on the PGA Tour, 6 runner-up finishes all this year. It almost feels
Oh
like
my goodness. 3 of them, right?
44 top 10 finishes here on U.S. soil to finally lock in the 1,001st spot and a hefty little $10 million check. That
Bonus
doesn't-
check.
Yeah.
That always helps.
It's got to, just help kind of take the sting off from the past.
Yeah, not bad.
But what is it about Tommy? I mean, his level of positivity through this entire thing was far greater than mine.
For sure.
But and here's the thing. I was waiting. I was like, I want to see the tears. Like, where are they? Like, he's got to just let it out. I'm thinking like we're getting like Rory McIlroy, at the Masters, throwing the putter in the air in the fetal position on the ground, screaming into God's green earth, just letting it all out. And here's Tommy, just like he did. He let out one roar. Took him a minute. After that, he's just all smiles. He's just happy camper.
I don't know that first interview that he was doing with the girl, which I thought she framed that question terribly, but that first interview, you could tell he was fighting back tears.
Yeah.
He even you heard him kind of get choked up a little bit in the back, and he said, I'm starting to get a little emotional here. But what was really funny? Did you see that his stepson came up?
Yes.
He was one of the first people to give him a hug, and he's like, "Are you all right, buddy?"
He was like sobbing, which that's what I thought we were going to get out of this.
Right?
I was waiting for like and I won the tournament.
Do you think it's more so shock?
No, I'll tell you exactly what I think it is. The same way his lows for not hitting it weren't so low, his highs for hitting it aren't so high. He's just sort of like even keeled in this whole thing. And I think that's why he didn't drive his car off of a cliff here in the weeks leading up to this tournament, because I don't know, Tommy Fleetwood's got sort of like a steadiness to his emotional journey. And I think, I don't know, we saw that as he's hoisting the trophy without a tear in his eye.
Is that why he's been so good for so long and he's able to rank so well, because he's so even keeled?
I think it would have to be. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Scottie Scheffler, similarly, he's not bawling his eyes out as he's standing there, at the Open hoisting another major trophy. He's like, got his kid crawling up and like screwing around and knocking it over, and he's just having a nice time. I think Tommy Fleetwood's got a little Scottie Scheffler juju in the emotional portion of the journey.
Yeah, I liked his celebration because, after he did his regular celebration and then he did the scream after, that was a little bit forced. I felt it was a little late, but I liked it because you look back at the Rory one, because it's like the year of the monkey off the backs or whatever.
Yeah.
And in the moment, the Rory one was cool. And now you watch it and you're like, he definitely planned that out. He planned the putter over the back of the head, the fall to his knees. He had that in his head. You could tell that Tommy didn't have anything planned. Like,
he didn't prepare his speech. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
yeah,
to pull the notes out, you know.
Well, you expected the choke.
yeah, I mean, Rory probably is kind of expected to choke as well.
Wow.
It was so good, Dillo. Like, you saw him. He's 3 up with about 4 holes to go, 3 holes to go. Loses a stroke, so now he's 2 up with 3 to go. And it's like, wait, are you going to do this all over again that we've watched time and time and time again? And then with 2 to go, he gains an extra stroke.
Yeah.
And then it was just he was just even sailing them.
And they even compared it. They're like, just 2 weeks ago at the St. Jude, he had 2 strokes, 3 holes to go. Like we're seeing like a mirror image.
Yes.
I mean, in the same series of playoffs. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was nail biting the whole thing. It was bad.
What's funny is Monica and I were sitting there watching it, and Monica tolerates my golf interest at best, but we're watching it.
She scrolls.
The entire time. But I'm explaining to her like all the different nuances of what's happening, and talking about the when I showed her him crying, not being able to look when Keegan's hitting that winning putt at the Travelers, and like all those different ones, Travelers.
Travelers.
So then when we're 2 back with 3 to go and all that kind of stuff, and it's like she actually was sitting on the edge of her seat watching.
Wow.
Like
She was in.
She was 100% in.
Well, it makes sense. They say it was the highest viewership rating PGA Championship, up 34% over last year.
Wow.
A lot of people were tuned in. We wanted to see this happen.
Dude, golf is getting so much more popular.
It is. And for one and only reason, everyone wants to see what Tommy Fleetwood's going to do. That is purely it. We're all on the edge of our seats, Tommy boy. The question everyone's asking, does this free him up? Does this change anything? Is
I
it
think
like
it opens the floodgates?
Scott, so.
Is he going to play better? He's more confident in closing. Like what changes? Because his swing is already perfect. Perfect.
You okay there?
It is perfect.
Can we say why he thinks his swing is perfect?
Rich, these guys are giving me guff, if you will, because I showed them this Tommy Fleetwood video that it is posted by the DP World Tour page on YouTube, and it is called Tommy Fleetwood Slow Motion Golf Swings or something, and it's 12 and a half minutes. It's got this therapeutic music behind it.
He's had it on repeat for 2 days straight.
Oh, yeah. I had to pause it so we could start the show because I didn't want to get like copyright infringement.
But that's the one you've been watching for years now.
For years. Thank you.
And
Thank
seen
you.
it
Thank you.
thousands of times.
Thank you.
He showed that to me when
Yes.
we were at down
Everywhere.
in Florida. No, when we were down in Florida, and Tommy's like, "Hey, watch this. You got to watch this. His
Yes.
swing." Then we went and watched him play at the what am I thinking? The
At TGL.
at TGL.
Yes.
The day we went to see him at TGL.
The funniest part of it is there's so many times in that video where it's not even a shot, it's just a close-up zoom in cinematic on his face or the background.
And
like,
it's still
half
at
it isn't
like
him.
240 FPS slow motion of him like turning and then the hair like bounces.
I just know I'm gonna have PTSD off the noises that were coming from that computer.
I was expressing my enjoyment in ways that made these guys feel uncomfortable.
Do we think that this is going to change anything for him?
In my opinion, I think in my heart, those were all like he played good enough golf to win. Like it came down to a putt or not a putt. I don't see that all of a sudden now he's like playing some different form of golf. I just think that sort of maybe we're over this like law of large numbers sort of a thing where like these near misses could turn into near makes.
Yeah.
And we see more wins potentially. But I don't know. I don't see something in Tommy where it's like, now I know I can make a weird wobbly 6-footer in front of Keegan Bradley to not lose the Travelers. I don't know.
Travelers. Do you think that he had a mental block and was losing strokes at the end because he wasn't able to finish? Or do you think he was just, those were his missed shots that he was going to miss anyway?
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think any of us are even aware of the level of pressure that these guys are under. So I do think it's tough for us to speculate and try and like say what it is he's feeling and what he goes through for that. But I do think there were years, even with Rory, where he put so much pressure on the Masters that it was almost mentally too hard for him to do it.
When Bryson beat him?
Well, not at the Masters, but
yeah.
Yes, exactly. US Open 2024. Thank you. I don't know. It's so tough. But here's what I would say I'd like to see. Just a landslide of wins.
Oh,
just
so awesome.
an absolute landslide.
What if it was something, a mental lock that just gets tick, and now he's just golden on the back 9, the back 3. He's just gaining strokes every single time.
Okay, I think we should calm down on this, considering the next major tournament he's going to play in is against us at Bethpage Black. So
He's
know
going
what?
to play terrible in that. For that tournament, it doesn't count.
You bring up such a good point.
Yeah.
It's okay. Tommy could get points, and he could get points only.
That's it. Tommy will get points.
Yeah.
He'll win his matches.
Yeah.
But in the end,
No.
I'm rooting for
Tommy
a shutout.
won't win his matches. He will almost win his matches.
landslide starts in October.
well,
Okay.
But there's two, when he's playing with somebody else, the other guy's going to play so bad that they don't get points.
Yep. Shutout incoming.
Yes.
That's the Ryder Cup has made it very interesting in my players I picked to root for.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've just wanted all U.S. players just to win everything.
Yes.
Except Tommy. And I even said this. My wife made a funny point. I was like, oh my God, I'm stealing this for the show. She was like, he's always leading after the third day. He should just be a live golf guy. He's more of a 3-day tournament kind of a guy. Think how many wins he would have
If it was
if
3
it was
days.
just a 3-day event, all the times Tommy's leading going into Sunday.
Think about Scheffler, though.
Yeah.
He never is leading day 3. I'm not going
It's
to.
very
day
rare.
4, you know.
Yeah. Like finishing
walking
day
in,
3,
yeah.
going into day 4, top spot. But when he is, it's done.
Yes.
There was a point though, I think Friday or Saturday, whatever, Scottie's 4 shots back. And I'm just like, he's nowhere near out of this.
Not at all.
Like to me, that's just like T2 for him. Like,
He got up to T2 at one point.
oh,
He played legitimately bad Saturday, Sunday, and was what,
Yeah.
T4? Is that what he finished or something like that?
T7.
It was T7?
Was
Okay,
it
so
T7 or T4?
No, it was
I
T4.
thought it was T4.
Was it
T4?
Scheffler?
Yeah.
T4.
Because he dipped to T7 and then got that one
Because
stroke.
he
and pulled back up,
bogeyed, I think, 1 and 2 to start Sunday, and then birdied 1 and 2, or 3 and 4, sorry.
How crazy is that? That he walks out, bogeys the first 2, birdies the next.
Scottie, man.
I don't know. And then now we have all these people complaining online. They're like, how is it that he by a landslide had the most points from the season, but then doesn't win the season long points race?
Yeah.
And it kind of goes back to, they were talking about in years past where they were 2 separate winners, where you could win the Tour Championship, but not have won the FedEx Cup. And I sort of feel like I kind of missed that a little bit. Where Scottie obviously shows up, he's like, I have won the FedEx Cup. I have compiled the maximum amount of points over the course of the season in the FedEx Cup points that they're called. He's got the most points for the FedEx Cup. I think to me, I don't know how much they're going to change it in the years to come, but that to me would be a helpful solution where you can come in and win the playoffs. You made your way in, you kept making the cut, you stick around, you're here, you're there, you're doing the whole thing. Tommy Fleetwood, take your first win, Tour champion. But in the season-long points race, Scottie maybe with the FedEx Cup. I don't know.
That's an interesting take because, I mean, if you think about all other sports, major sports that we watch, it's the same way. You win the World Series, right? You win, you win the Super Bowl, you win the Stanley Cup. Those are not coinciding with you have the most regular season wins.
Right, but to have these 2 titles, it's like, did he win the Tour Championship or did he win the FedEx Cup? And we're calling them the same thing, but they're 2 different things. And like when they're in the press conferences, you see Tour Championship logo everywhere, but then you see like FedEx Cup logo. And it's like, I feel like we're in this weird like branding chaos right now where these 2 things are one thing, but we're calling them 2 things, but you win them all at once and there's no difference really in the end.
I bet you next year it's going to be that.
Where it's separate?
Yeah, because I feel like this year is just a weird. It was just a weird finish year. Like you,
Scheffler just won like every other week.
When did they announce when did they announce the final format of the Tour Championship?
I don't know if there's like a deadline that on this day we will announce.
No, I'm saying when do they do it this year? It was like maybe a month or 2 before the final, right?
Well, here's what I do know. Brian Rolap, the new CEO of the PGA Tour, said he is coming into this position with a blank sheet of paper. Everything's on the table. Everything's an option. We are not basing our decisions on things that have been done or things that should be done. We're just approaching everything with a fresh new mindset of how do we make everything better.
Is that a way of soft launching, hey, we can make a partnership with Liv?
I mean, here's the thing. This whole deal with Bryson not being able to join the other players at this warm-up event, to me, isn't super blank sheet of paper, if you know what I mean. Yeah. There's some scribbles on that.
But he also was talking more about next year.
Well, it's still Monahan, right?
Well, I kind of, but like,
Yeah,
but Rolap is in the position. He is the CEO.
So I've heard two major takes on the Bryson thing and reading all the comments, listening to different social media guys, all that kind of stuff. So option one is PGA. I'm going to say this in the nice way.
Thank you.
Figure it out and let Bryson play for this one event. Let's make the Ryder Cup team the best. And number two is, Bryson, you made your bed. Now lie in it. You don't get to play. Where do you guys fall into those two?
Well,
Make
here's the
your Saudi
problem.
bed.
Here's the problem. It goes both ways, because then, okay, how about all the PGA Tour players go play in a different event that Bryson can be a part of? They can't. So the it's like the bed he made, yes, but still the reason for going to make those bed and then tuck those covers in
$160 million.
is because of all of the rules within the PGA Tour that were so limiting, that he couldn't own his own image and likeness and like all these other things. So it's like, yeah, you made your bed, but at the same time, fighting for something better for all golfers. So at the same time, it's like, well, that's what happens when you go to war for the betterment of golf. It's like, guys, no, I did this for all of us. Like, what are you doing?
So, question.
Facts right there.
Is he like suspended or banned from the PGA Tour?
Who,
So-
Bryson?
Yeah.
Well, early on,
ahead.
there was a few different scenarios. There was people who did not forfeit their PGA Tour card and just went, and then they were breaking the rules of the agreement of their PGA Tour card, so then they lost it. And then there were other guys who forfeited their PGA Tour card because they kind of started hearing all these rumors of like, well, wait, that didn't go well for him because he kind of broke his agreement and had it taken from him. So I'm going to relinquish mine so I can maybe leave on better terms. But either way, you're in a boat where you don't have a PGA Tour card, so you can't go play the PGA Tour event.
So then,
But what I do think is Bryson should go try and Monday qualify.
no,
it an open?
why doesn't he just get a sponsor's invite?
I don't know.
Nothing can say if he's.
Could you imagine if like Home Depot's a major sponsor? They're like, hey,
Yeah.
Bryson, come on over.
Here's the thing. If
That's
he's
the
not,
power of Home Depot.
if he's not suspended from the PGA Tour, nothing can stop him from playing if he has a sanction exemption.
Yes, the PGA can just say, no, they're not playing.
Yeah,
Their
well-
event.
Well,
Like,
that's the thing. Sponsorship exemptions. Well, I guess, okay. Here's what we do know. You don't have to have a PGA Tour to get an exemption. Grant Horvat.
Yeah.
correct. But at the same time, PGA could have said, Grant, you're not playing.
Yeah, like you can't pick him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just not on the
100%
list
like-
of pickables.
Yeah.
He's unpickable. Wouldn't it be crazy though? And then Bryson comes and then he wins. Like it would just
And Bryson said also he was doing an interview with not Grant, who's the guy he left the group.
he was with Garrett Clark on
Garrett
one of the
Clark,
podcasts.
yeah.
They do a few of those. They've done several.
It was good. And he was explaining to Garrett about how every year you have to sign a year contract with PGA that limits you all that stuff. So that might be part of the giving your card back, losing your card kind of thing. No, these guys didn't sign their contract again this year.
But neither did Grant.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just like that's
Well,
kind of
yeah.
like the nail on the tire kind of a thing.
So
Yeah,
Bryson
because
should get
it doesn't make sense for him not to be able to, if he's not suspended, if he could get an invite.
But here's the thing. It's the PGA. They could do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
They could just say, yeah, we want the Ryder Cup to win this year. We want US to win this year. So Bryson, we want you to play with your team and get the team going.
Now, do you think because the PGA Tour has zero affiliation with the Ryder Cup, they don't care?
Yeah, because I mean, well, look
You're
at
asking him to cross these weird boundaries for something that has nothing to do with us.
Right.
Because the Ryder Cup is not a part of the PGA Tour. They're not they don't have ownership in it or anything.
If they're thinking that way, is a hugely flawed logic because the US winning the Ryder Cup this year would be better for all of golf.
Correct.
True.
Well, true.
But does there have to be like a reciprocal thing where they're like, well, then Europe gets to have Rahm come out and play at an event. And now there's like this because we let you do this, we have to let them do that. And
Cool.
They don't have to let anybody
Like,
do
who-
anything, I don't think. I
But
think they can
that's
just
what-
do what
but
they
I-
want.
I think
Yeah.
the point is, cool. Let Rahm come and play with them.
Yeah.
Like, and it also should be in Europe somewhere.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Let
go
me-
play in the DP World
now,
Tour,
now-
guys.
now that we're bringing in Europe, now we're having Europe involved in this. If we're still at the advantage, because if they're going to do the same thing as the U.S. team, that one tournaments where everyone's getting together and playing, the European Ryder Cup team has 2 live players. Or it's going to have 2, with Rahm being a captain's pick.
Most likely.
And then Hatton being an automatic bid. So we're already at the advantage. So what really makes the difference?
I don't know if we're in the advantage for the Ryder Cup as far as team members go.
No, I'm saying like
that's
an
open
event
a whole
like that.
can of worms.
Well, no,
I mean,
I'm
I get
just-
what you're saying
yeah.
in that one aspect, but the European team is stacked pretty good.
Well, speaking of European Ryder Cup players, Justin Rose waiting for Tommy just off the green with his phone out was probably one of my favorite moments.
Perfect.
So good.
And someone's like,
So good.
the guy who's literally done everything in the world of golf. He's 45 years old, been doing this for longer than most of these tour players have been alive. And he's out there waiting for old Tommy boy and filming it on his iPhone as if there's not other video documentation of the moment, but he wants it for himself. I thought that was special. Shane Lowry was out there, a handful of guys. Tiger Woods is tweeting at him. You know,
So good.
it's always a big moment when you get like that official press release Tiger Woods tweet.
Yeah.
LeBron
I
was,
was about to
LeBron
say
was tweeting. There you go.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Well, some people think that LeBron's the second best tweeter of all time. Some, not all, some. Caitlin Clark jumping on there. Did you guys take a look at the what if leaderboard? So we kind of ran through the numbers here to take a look and see if how it would have shaken out had Scottie gotten all of his starting strokes, where everybody would have landed. And I found this kind of interesting. Scottie Scheffler, of course, still would have won had he been given 12 strokes or 10 or whatever they get, 12, 10, something. 10. Tommy Fleetwood, though, still right up in there, missing it by 1. Henley, Cantlay.
Could you imagine if the strokes were in play and Tommy comes down and loses it all by 1 stroke at the
Mr.
end?
Second place. Mr.
Even making up all of those strokes, doing all of that, and comes down and miss 2 putts instead of making that last putt and ends up losing.
And actually for the first time wins it by the scorecard.
Right.
Like a real win by the scorecard, but not by the FedEx Cup advantage strokes.
Yes.
Still taken from him. That would be tough.
It's so brutal.
Justin Rose would have had to put the phone away.
Yeah. Delete it. Delete the video.
Delete the vid. Like delete from iCloud too. You know what I mean?
And also because now I get that long putt. The only thing was he's like, don't go long, is because I can 2-putt this. I'm totally fine, you know. But what if he had to make that long putt and then he pulled up short?
Or like forces a FedEx Cup playoff with Scottie and the whole thing.
Well, he had to go to the playoff to make. He would have had to make that putt
Yeah.
to go to the playoff, right?
Oh, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. It's too much. Did you guys see Patrick Cantlay was standing over a $647,000 putt at the end of his round
And missed it.
The difference between a solo second finish and a T2 was $647,000, which sounds like so much money, but that's just
I don't care. It is so much.
no,
money.
it is. But it's the difference in the millions that he won anyway. Like we think that lump is huge, but all it did is change. It was like a dent in the millions that he actually
Do
won.
you think if he took a little bit more time on that putt, he would have made it?
I don't.
Duck stepped 17 more times.
He was playing fast. He was rushing himself out there. It felt like
I don't know that he had any more time because they had tee times booked for East Lake on Monday, and he couldn't have pushed the tournament into the next day.
Why does he do that little duck step over and over and over and over?
It's
and
like I like to call it.
over
Oh my
and
God!
over and over.
Right over here.
You okay?
Yeah, he was watching Cantlay all weekend.
I thought I was like daydreaming. I just heard over and over.
You got to a
and
flow state
Forever.
there.
I'm like, oh my.
So concentrating.
I call them little, like he like does little scoochies with his feet. He's like scoochie, 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 scoochie. Yeah.
Gucci.
there was a lot of folks talking about that slow play. That was big topic of news.
Didn't they
socials.
get the official warning?
Yeah.
They were put on the clock. And what's weird to me is that the way it was said is that their group was put on the clock. Like, why is
Tommy's not at
Tommy?
fault.
No, he's like, are you guys not watching?
Right.
Like, are you guys not looking? Like, you like to be like, hey, you guys are on the clock. When Tommy, like, there was a shot of Tommy with his hands out talking to Cantlay, like,
Come on. I didn't see that. That's awesome.
It's just like, dude, like, come on, all you little scoochies. And now Tommy's on the clock, which Tommy takes a very normal, respectable amount of time. Like, analyzes a shot, talks to the caddy, picks a club, gets set up, takes a perfect swing every single time because his swing is just gorgeous.
I will say, I do feel like with about 4 to go or so, when I feel like he, 1, changed his pre-shot routine a little bit, and 2, was taking a little bit extra time when he was looking at his putts and all that kind of stuff.
Tommy
was, which I don't blame him at all. Like, he's going for the win. Like, give the guy an extra second, you know? And I got to wait for this clown over here. Scoochie.
I have a take.
All right.
I mean, this was a 30-person event. They're the last because they were the first 2 going into Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So they were the final.
Yeah,
final
the leader group.
Which I love when the final group has the winner, by the way.
Here's the thing. Like, in a tournament like that, when you know it's going to be done in time, like, why is that this? I mean, it's the final, but why is everyone making a big deal about this final round and not, like, you know, the rounds prior?
Well, I think there's a lot of reasons. I think, one, the other player. Like, why do I have to stand here and sweat and, like, contemplate my entire life every single shot? Like, there's a flow, there's a cadence to golf, and you're robbing not only me, but every single person at home who's trying to watch this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that one, I think it was 16 or 17, and they cut to Cantlay too soon. They went to him, and they're behind him, looking down the line, and we had to watch 40 straight seconds of scoochies, and it was just...
Brutal.
Unbearable television.
I can't get over the scoochie.
Could you imagine, like, the guys who are, like, in the truck call, like, the, you know, like, oh, go to camera 2, go to, like, we don't have anything. Like, we're still on camera 1. Like, all we have is camera 1.
Go to camera 4.
He
no
can
one's
hit it
playing
any
on
time.
time.
He can actually swing at any time. Scoochie.
Yeah, like, all right, go to the blimp. Like, I don't know, something. Like, give us anything to look at here. Brutal. Well, I liked Cantlay. He talked about Cantlay showed zero concern about the criticism. Said he doesn't feel pressure from fans or broadcasters when he's out there. I'm just trying to play my game. He claimed he wasn't even aware they were on the clock until after the round. Interesting.
Yeah, BS.
Yeah, I got to him.
And he doubled down post round, brushing off criticism and saying he's focused on scoring, not entertainment.
Hey, if you're going to do that, I kind of like the response. He's at least standing on it. It's not like he's like,
He's
I'm
standing
not
on business.
Yeah, he's not like, oh, everybody takes long. It's not just me. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I take long.
Now,
Whatever.
if he was winning tournaments, do you think this would be a different story?
Yes.
Like, if he was
Well, yeah.
Scheffler.
Yeah, because they'd
Yes.
be like, you won and you kept breaking a rule. Like, the going over time limit is the breaking of a rule. And it, to me, how is that any different than, like, you know, Patrick Reed fluffing some sand out of the way, or you taking a month to hit your shot? I mean, I don't know. It's a breaking of a rule.
Some rules are just enforced. Like,
Yeah.
the Patrick Reed one is enforced. This one, what was it, 2017?
I mean,
Last time they
listen,
did it?
Brooks Koepka said it best. He goes, what do you do? What's the solution? You got to start stroking guys.
Yeah, you got to start stroking, guys.
You got to. Those are Brooks Koepka's words, verbatim.
Facts.
I am quoting the man himself.
Never forget.
You got the smash hat on.
Yeah.
Brooks is my guy, dude.
Yeah, that's actually your text message tone. Is got to start stroking guys. I don't know. It's the unenforced rule. Scottie didn't bring it home to be the defending 2-time winner of the FedEx Cup. I kind of thought he was gonna. I'm gonna be honest. Like, kind of going into it, I just thought, I was like, oh, cool. We're gonna see our first 2-time FedEx Cup winner.
Probably should have on Sunday. Yeah, he left some meat on the bone the whole weekend, but Sunday especially.
Did you guys see him get a little angry in the bunker?
Oh, yeah.
I saw it.
Little club slamming. Oh yeah. It had like a little, like, Sergio Garcia vibe from back in the day when he was just pounding sand. I like it though. Humanizes him a little bit.
Yeah, makes you realize. Yeah, he gets angry.
Yeah, he gets angry.
He's not a cyborg.
What do you think?
He's been to jail.
What do you think angry looks like for him at home? Is he like slamming a door? Is he like, you know, I don't know, like zippering up like a Ziploc bag really quick? Like what is his form of display of anger at home?
I think he left out
Swinging the
size.
golf club at something.
Yeah.
He just started wailing people with the golf club.
Or is he just like a passive aggressive mumbler, you know?
Yeah, I think he's like like one of those.
You would tell me to clean up my socks.
I bet you he doesn't swear either.
Doggone it.
Darn it, Meredith.
Darn it.
I bet if something's wrong, he just like silently walks away and goes and like sits down in a chair and like reads a book or something.
The Bible.
with big nose exhales.
Yeah.
Like,
No, not even that. Not even that. Just you can't even tell that he's anything wrong. He just goes and sits down and reads.
Cracks open Genesis. And
Honey, leave Daddy alone. He's reading his book right now.
yeah, he started at the top. He's mad. Genesis 1.
he usually goes right to Luke.
Bennett, you could come in here. Meredith, stay out.
Get out of here. How about Rory banking one off the grandstands?
It wasn't
And
Sunday.
then laughing about it.
Yeah.
Like it was a great response.
I mean, does that qualify as luck of the Irish?
I wouldn't say for him.
I mean, that shot. I don't know. Listen, it's not too often you just completely airmail the green, ricocheted one off, right back on. You're
Yeah.
putting, everything's fancy and fine.
I forgot what round it was. It was either Thursday or Friday's round. Rory and Scottie were playing together, and Rory had a putt from like a mile away, but it was in line with Scheffler.
Yeah.
And as soon as he missed it, just barely, and then Scottie comes up. He goes, Rory says something like, got you the line or something. Scheffler sinks it.
Yeah, because you even see right after Rory hit the putt, like Scottie steps
Over.
into frame to like see the ball roll. And
And
he's
then
like,
after he made it, Rory was
I know
like,
what to do here.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Because he gave him the eyes and Rory's just like,
There you go. I mean, I think it was definitely a mishit by Rory. I do know that a lot of the pros will use those as backdrops, and you know when they have the stands,
because even if not, you get relief.
Yeah,
if it lands right at the base of it, like I'm still going to get to move the ball.
But I do feel like that grandstand was far, and I don't think he meant to hit it that far and that hard into it to make it bounce that far back to get it to land next to the cup.
I don't think any of these guys are trying to hit the grandstand.
No, I disagree.
Well, here's actually, so at the Open, what they said was that they had to make penalty and out of bounds areas around the grandstands because people were using it to bail out.
Yeah.
So they actually had to defend the grandstands because they're like, well, I don't want to be in that pot bunker. I don't want to be over here. So if I at least play to my number or longer, then I can get to the grandstand, be out of all the trouble, and worst case scenario, I get a little bit of relief. And they're like, well, then now we're going to make this ring around some of the grandstands actually OB, which was really weird.
Wow.
Protecting the grandstands.
Yeah. I literally created inbounds, out of bounds.
But this grandstand, I felt like it was so far back. Like,
Yeah.
it was a long hit. I mean, he just, for me, it was like, oh, I sculled it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
He wasn't doing like the, all right, off the grandstands, a double bounce, calling my shot. Not a chance. To make birdie, too. Like, ridiculous. I don't know.
so question for you on the Ryder Cup. Who's one of the other really slow players? Is it like Harris English? Or,
Mr. Waggles.
yeah.
Brian Harman.
Yeah.
Brian Harman.
So I saw somebody's take with how funny would it be if they put Cantlay and Harman together.
Yeah, as just a punishment group.
Like, and they go play with somebody fast. They put him with Rory or
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
Ludberg.
Yeah, put him
Who
with
just
Ludberg. Yes.
Steps up and hits the ball.
Yes.
Like, the dude literally walks up, looks at it, looks at his target, swings. Yeah.
And they put those two guys together. Oh my gosh.
That would be electric, though.
That would be so good.
Like a dull electric, just like a torture, slow burn.
It would give the announcer something to talk about the whole time.
Well, they'd
though.
have plenty of time to talk about it. I mean, all this dead air to fill.
I think they might have run out of things to talk about.
Just filling dead air.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's so funny.
So does the Tommy Fleetwood win revive the theory that YouTube golf creates wins for pro golfers?
I think so.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on. We're back.
It's a show theory. We're sticking with it.
Yes.
And I think we just proved it again.
And every single time that we are randomly correct, this proves we know everything.
Correct.
Well, Tommy Fleetwood started his YouTube channel back in June. His series was about breaking 100 golfing lefty, which maybe that was it. You know what I mean? Maybe trying some different swing feels. Who knows? Maybe he got juiced up from the comment section. Either way, theory lives on. He's on YouTube. Tommy wins. So clearly we know everything.
Exactly right.
Jason Day win is incoming.
Yeah, Jason Day, he's got to do it. It's got to bring Tony Finau back.
Yeah.
He's on the old YouTube now.
I could see Tony coming back. I mean,
Ryder Cup?
Based upon the theory. I mean, he has to. I mean, we even know like Bryson DeChambeau, he had his channel since 2020, but really when his channel started taking off last year,
Yep.
What do we get?
Best
We get
year
a
of his
major.
career.
We get him, top finishing again, whatever. Masters year after year. I mean, there's something to it.
I think he's playing a lot better now than he did before the channel.
I think you're totally right. Proves our theory. We're once again correct about everything, and I'm proud of us for
Shocker.
here's something kind of interesting with Bryson, because Bryson's motto is, I'm just going to hit it far and I don't care where it goes. Just get it closer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hit it far every time. The bottom 3 players in the PGA this year are 3 of the most accurate players.
that. Wow.
They are also the 3 shortest in distance players.
So people say, drive for show, putt for dough. I think in the modern world of the distance game of golf, that is not the matter of fact that you can base the entire game around.
Yep.
Hit it
That's
far.
exactly right.
Well, and to his point, he was like, if I can just be closer than everybody else, then I can figure out how to recover out of the long grass and get it up there.
Right.
I have less yards.
I mean,
now
75 out of the rough is better than 120, or 200 or something like
right.
that.
And still maybe in the rough.
Right.
Like, because it's not like these guys are just precision perfect and never,
Miss fairway.
miss fairway. Thank you. Yeah, should we all go out and do some speed training?
I need to do a lot of training.
A lot of speed, slow, middle, like everything. Like
We got lefties. We got to turn righty. We got
Well, do you know what's another good example is Justin Thomas?
Go on.
He went from not winning at all on the tour for a few years.
Yeah, he had quite the drought.
Yeah, so he goes on Grant Horvath's channel, and then the tournament after the release of that video, second at Valspar, and then tied 36 at the Masters, kind of redundant, but first at the RBC Heritage, and then a T2 at the Truist.
See?
All in 1 month.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Scottie, same thing. He started the year off slow, hand injury, the whole thing. Didn't have any wins. Goes and films with Grant, picks up his first win of the year, turns into one of the winningest years we've seen in decades.
Yep.
How many wins did he have this year?
5, right?
Was
Him and Joaquin
5
both had
wins
5?
and 5 tour wins and 2 majors, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 7
That's a solid year.
in 2 majors.
Oh, I thought the majors were included in the 5. It's 7, really?
I thought so. I could
Oh,
be
wow.
completely wrong, but I'm going to say it with confidence.
Okay. And I'll say 5 with confidence.
All right,
So
perfect.
one of us is right.
Yeah, one of us is totally correct. So if you listen to the show, you'll get the right answers eventually.
And the wrong ones.
And the wrong ones. Yeah. What do you got, Josh?
5, including the PGA Championship, the Open
Including.
Championship.
All right,
That's what I meant.
I felt like it was 7.
Yeah. It
was-
felt like 12.
So it
Him and
was
Joaquin both had 5.
it's 2 majors, PGA Championship in the Open, Memorial, CJ Cup, Byron Nelson, and the BMW.
Yeah.
Wow. Hell of a year.
It's crazy.
And Ted Scott only got paid for 4 of those. How's he going to get by? How is he going to get
I
by?
think he's doing just fine.
Yeah.
Was it the whole Ted Scott thing is why they were wearing the ribbons?
You know what? I never heard that part of the broadcast. I didn't know why they were wearing the
Yeah,
ribbons.
me neither.
Yeah, neither did I. Maybe it could be a Scottie thing.
They felt bad for Scottie not getting his starting strokes, and they wanted to all
It was in protest.
pay homage to the.
I heard it was like somebody's nephew, and I didn't know who the nephew was.
Starting Strokes Awareness Month.
Right.
They brought the Creator Classic back to East Lake. Did anyone watch it?
Nope.
I missed it.
No, I didn't watch it.
Watch the what?
Exactly. All right. Here's the question, guys. When the first one rolled around, I couldn't wait to tune in. I was like, refreshing YouTube before it even started. I didn't want to miss a single beat of the whole thing. Now we're kind of to the point where I'm like, oh, that's right. It happened. I forgot who won. What happened to it? Is the newness played out? Is the novelty of it sort of wearing off? Did they have do they have a model that doesn't actually work, but we were all willing to tune in early on to see if it's going to work? Like, what do we got going on here?
Or did they try to go heads up with the FedEx Cup?
But it's the day before on their course. So it's on the Wednesday, the night before. They play 9 holes on the course. All the pros are competing on. So, they're not competing against it. They're kind of like riding the wave with it.
I felt like there was lots of talk around it, lots of talk before the last one. I didn't even know this one was happening. So I think marketing somewhere didn't do its job.
So the first one, I've noticed they advertised the absolute crap out of it. They was all over the place. Second one, I feel like it was a little bit less, but you still knew about the second one because that's the one that Grant won. So everyone was tuning in and watching him play. The third one, they changed the format to teams of 3. And it seemed like no one cared. No one cared and no one knew about it. No one got notified. And then this one, I feel like they went back to the original format, but the star power ain't there. You got Garrett Clark and
well, let's run through
Roger
this real
Steele.
quick. We've got basically good and a few other people. So we got Brad Delkey, guy who won it. They call him Goods Bomber. We got Luke Kwan, former Good. We got Sean Walsh, Good. We got Micah Morris, former Good. We got Garrett Clark, founder of Good. And Roger Steele, who's our guy. And then other people that want to be in Good. That's basically it.
Roger Steele's awesome.
He's the best, dude. He's the best.
One thing that Josh said yesterday when we were talking about this, the advertising just being poor, we all knew about Live Duels. We knew Live Duels was coming. I had no clue. 0 clue until we talked about it on Monday.
And it seems like the sizzle is dwindling.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it seems like Good is probably still the most popular golf channel out there, but it seems like you're like Bob Does Sports or people that aren't at their caliber. Like almost like you have to suck a little bit at golf. It seems like to be on the more of the entertainment side now on YouTube.
Well, and also like let's say the whole Bob Does Sports gang is out there, right? And it's filmed like a PGA Tour event. So all we're really seeing is like micro banter and then their golf. That would make them highly uninteresting.
Yeah.
Like what makes them interesting is how hilarious they are. Like their jokes, their comments, they're ripping on each other, like all this stuff, all those like micro moments that are edited together wonderfully and make a fantastic show that's through the roof and, golf internet viewership.
Yeah. Because if you want to watch the best, you wait till Sunday and then you watch the best.
Yeah. We'll watch tomorrow morning when
the best is playing and Tommy wins.
And we just see regular golf swings and the ball fly at East Lake and go in the hole and people make birdies.
The whole thing with this is you've got to be entertaining. That's why you're watching it. It's the Creator Classic. Why are you watching these creators? It's not because they're the best in the world. You're watching them for some other reason. So you have to be able to, when you have a Creator Classic, allow these creators to shine and allow them to, to really shine.
Well, and I think a lot of people are saying that that's why they feel the Live Duels has found a different angle that works a little better. Because it's not trying to create something for broadcast. They're trying to create something that then goes back on these guys' channels.
Yep.
And it has that vibe. They are mic'd up. There are those moments. They're, talking trash, like the whole thing, which is what YouTube golf is all about.
Yeah.
And they're finding a way to sort of harness that energy of YouTube golf and then bring it into their tournament with the pros and the whole thing.
Now, do you think that they made this Creator Classic because of Good? Because it seemed like, because Good had their Desert Open that was very successful during the waste management. And then they even had all their guys on the broadcast for the PGA and all that stuff during the tournament. So I wonder if they made these specifically for Good, and that's why there's always so many good people there. Because if you notice, like Bob Does Sports doesn't have Joey Colcutt's or Bob playing; it's always FP. or like
because FP is so much better than the rest of
actually
them.
good.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it seems like there's always a specific number of good guys where there's only like a one-off from other places.
I mean, that's probably true, but I also think that when they're doing the Creator Classics, like all of those people are good at golf,
Yes.
and so that's one of the things. I don't think Bob can get out there and hold a candle in the wind to even come close to that.
I think Good is the largest collection from a single channel of current or former golfers that are good.
Yeah.
So like there's no other pool of good golfers than what Good has provided, created currently, previously, and everything in between. I mean, grand total, how many people have been a part of the Good gang over time? I mean, it is a big pool because
1 million.
part of what we went through were a lot of currents and a lot of formers.
Yep.
And I've seen more advertisements for that Barstool and Bob the Sports, like $1 million YouTube tournament. I've seen more advertisements about that than the last two of these.
Barstool is an advertising machine. They know how to market. It is crazy. They do that inner squad match. What they do, I don't even know what it's called.
The Ryder Cup.
Yes, yeah. Like, and that is getting bigger every year, and it's just like it's so much fun to watch, and it's a bunch of people who don't know how to play golf.
No, and like fighting over crazy calls.
Or
and it's like, you guys are
mini-golf.
garbage.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
They do that in the
And
mini
somebody
golf
picks up the
one.
ball and is like, I didn't say good. That doesn't count. That's a stroke. It's like, what?
Because you're getting their personalities, which is like what you were saying.
Yes.
When you don't have the personality, no one wants to watch people that aren't the best in the world just play golf.
No one cares.
Otherwise, you'd go golf yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
So I do have an update on what we were talking about with the ribbons.
Yes.
So the ribbons were for Ted Scott's nephew.
Which is why he took the two previous weeks off.
His nephew's name was Joel, and it just says that he had a very big accident.
Oh, no.
So that's what they said. So that's why everybody was wearing the ribbons. I thought that was kind of cool that everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
And it's also, to me, it's cool because it's the nephew of a caddy. It's not even like one of the players.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
the
it's just-
community's that tight.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, really it is. And you even see like, when these guys win, I mean, take, for example, your guy, JJ Spawn, after he
we
comes
weren't doing this.
Terrible pick.
after he comes out of the US Open, you see him on the range the next week and just everyone's giving him a hug. Like, it's just, there is that sense of like, these guys, they've all been in it together for so long. Right. Like coming up from, playing, Corn Ferry in college and amateur events. And it's like, we're all here and we're all out here fighting for these spots, but still like so happy for, one of your friends or essentially golf brothers, like breaking through and doing it. And I think same thing with the caddies. It's like, there's like a brotherhood out there and it's cool to see.
They should have taken back their hugs after this past weekend.
Jay Reed, how much money you put on JJ?
I told you it was
Spawn this
only
week?
like 60 or 70. It wasn't anything absurd, but it was never close. He was never, ever close to even top
It wasn't
10.
even like, that one putt was the deciding
No,
moment.
oh my God, no. I mean, and I had him winner, top 5, and top 10.
Like you had room.
Yeah.
You had room for him to just at least recoup for you a little.
And the best he could do was third from last or whatever he was.
You even bet if Scheffler didn't play.
I didn't end up betting that one, luckily.
Winner without?
Luckily, yeah, winner without Scheffler.
Did you guys hear Shane Lowry got the boot out of the auto picks for the European Ryder Cup team? Over the weekend at I didn't even know this existed, the British Masters.
What is that about?
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rasmus Højgaard snuck in with a T13 finish, giving him just enough points to eke his way into the locked-in 6 for the European Ryder Cup team, pushing Shane Lowry out. So now Shane Lowry has to be a captain's pick. Now, I think we can all firmly agree that Shane Lowry will be a captain's pick.
Yeah, because that's Rory's doubles partner.
But here's the real question. Would Højgaard have been a captain's pick?
No.
I don't know.
But
But he's that close to the bubble.
right. So he's 7 or 6. Like,
Is this
Yeah.
one of the brothers? Or is this a completely different person?
You know what? There's a whole bunch of Højgaards. I
Yeah.
think he is one of them.
it's like, here's the thing. It's like, so you got JT who's 7.
Yeah.
Like he's a lock.
He's so in.
He's there's no way he's not getting
He's
picked.
crazy in.
You gotta think that this is kind of the same way. Lowry's in. It doesn't matter if he's 6 or 7. He's gonna be in.
Is Keegan in?
I hope so. Oh, I've been watching a lot of stuff on that, and
no
it is
report.
split down the middle. You have so many people that are just like, they want Keegan. Keegan lives for the Ryder Cup. Lives for it.
Lives.
Oh my goodness! Like, and they even when they announced him to be the captain, they said they want you to be the first player's captain. Like what, 68 years or 62
Yeah.
years or something like that. Like, Keegan's got to do it. I hope he puts himself in because he's
so invested.
I think he's.
I don't think he will.
10. He's 11 overall.
Right
We saw a
now,
report though.
predictions. You don't think he will?
I don't.
I think he will.
Over the video I saw today, the Ryder Cup's been posting videos leading up to it, and today they posted, or no, it was yesterday, like late yesterday, they posted a video. I watched it this morning. The amount of the amount of stuff that he's doing, I don't think he's playing.
I think he would be doing that stuff regardless. I think he's playing. Rich, where you at?
He's in. He's
Locked?
got to be in. For me and my fandom, he's got to be in.
I don't think so.
I put my reputation on it. He's in.
Full lock.
Yes.
Oh, it's just everyone against me.
I mean, we
Hey,
had.
man.
We're
the report like
sorry
an
that
hour
none of
ago.
us think the wrong answer.
Man.
But there is, you're not alone. If you go out there on social media and you watch what's going on, there are a lot of people that think it's a bad idea to have Keegan play. They say that coaching needs your full attention, and to be out there and to be on the greens and playing, that it is not a good idea to do it. I think they're wrong. But
Well, but here's the thing. We don't have a wonderful track record going. So
Yes.
why keep doing what people say works when it's not working?
Give me the 12 best golfers in the U.S.
Yes.
That's it. Like, there shouldn't be any other questions about it.
Right.
But
He's
the-
number
the-
11 right now.
But the question is, what makes you the 12th best?
I mean, I think if you're firmly in the Ryder Cup rankings, and what is he, 9 now?
He's
After
11
this week?
right now.
Oh, he's
on-
11?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
dropped one spot.
I thought he would have gone up after this week. He played so well.
McNeely's now 10. Keegan's 11. Okay. Brian Harman is 12. So here's something interesting. A hot take I've heard around. I don't know that I agree with it.
But you heard it.
I heard it. Actually, I'm going to say that I actually disagree with it.
Okay.
But it is
So do
something that
I.
I've heard a lot about. Skipping Collin Morikawa.
Oh, I could see it.
Well, they did. Keegan did say yesterday that there's going to be people who we think will be in that won't be in. That screams Morikawa.
Who's going to caddy for him?
That's what
But
everybody's
here's
saying.
what's crazy, though. Morikawa
eighth
is
overall.
8. So it's not even like he's on the bubble or outside of the bubble, but like we think he should be nudged in. He's deep. He's like way in.
It's JT, who everybody says yes at 7.
Automatic
and then,
yes.
And then Collin Morikawa at 8.
Ben Griffin's in.
Yeah, I think Benny
A
Boy's
lot
in.
of people are saying Ben.
He's got to. He's got a lot of energy around him. Those sunglasses when he's playing.
I think you gave the kid the ball.
Which one? Colin?
No.
No, Ben.
Oh, Ben. Ben.
He's-
Yeah,
it's been his year.
Yeah. Breakout year. He's a superstar right now. The
Screw
creatine
Scottie's
gate.
record-breaking year, and this one, he had a really good year.
Cantlay with a great showing this weekend in the FedEx Cup, ranked 15.
Yeah.
I don't know if
we
Keegan
can't
wants
reach
it.
the 15 to get Waggles in there, man. Or I guess Waggles is more Harman.
Scoochies.
He's Scoochies. Yeah.
Scoochies and Waggles.
Scoochies and Waggles.
What a duo.
I'm not hating to put him in there.
It's
He's-
like itchy and
Give me
scratchy.
Cam Young. Give me Cam Young.
I mean, the thing is he's got so much history. He's been there before. Like, I think he's a strong pick.
Now, here's the thing. There are rumors floating that Sam Burns has already gotten a call.
Go on.
He's down at 16. I mean, that's digging way deep. Could you imagine he passes on 8 to throw in a 16?
That's the same people that reported that Keegan is picking himself. Same people. Nuclear golf.
So they could be wrong and wrong.
Or right.
Or
and
right and right.
Or right and wrong. There's any of these options or potential.
Or wrong and right.
Yeah, wow.
There was that
we
tweet
broke
that
it
was
down.
out there that I saw that he got a call already. What was his name?
Bryson DeChambeau.
No. Bryson, he
I
got
thought the
confirmed.
rumor was
Zach Johnson. It was the Zach Johnson meme.
Yes, Zach Johnson. Yes.
Just wanted to pre-call you, Zach.
Not that it was close.
Yeah, it wasn't even close, but I'm still calling you to tell you you're not.
You're not in, bud.
I want to re-say that. I love the fact that there's that tweet out there that Zach Johnson got a call saying, "You're not in."
Yes, thank you. just really rub one in for him.
Oh my goodness.
In case you're wondering.
How close of friends do they got to be? Do we think that call's true?
No, it's definitely fake. I
No,
think
it's fake.
A meme, yeah.
Is all right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Keegan is so fun loving. Like I would do that.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Like
It's
I
so
would totally
funny.
do. Like if I'm in Keegan's spot and like there's somebody I know that's not, but I'm just good buddies with them.
Oh my god.
It's like, hey, I just want to give you a call as far as the Ryder Cup goes, buddy. You didn't make it.
Sorry.
I would hit all my buddies. With that. Oh yeah,
man.
like it's hilarious,
Yeah, he's like, hey, Jake Knapp.
right?
Sorry. Down at 39.
Max Homa.
Season's over, bud.
You had a rough season. You didn't make the team.
Hey, Joel. This is a tough call I'm making right
If
now.
you still had Gino, maybe.
Maybe.
But
But
you
we
burnt
just
that
can't
bridge.
trust your decision-making process anymore. And it really made it tough, Keith Mitchell. Really sorry. Hey, can we talk about this British Masters?
Yeah.
Go
Who
on.
even knew there was one?
Ew.
You know what? I disagree with the idea of having other Masters other than the Masters.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Apparently, there's a bunch of them. We had to look this
Yeah,
up.
There's a whole bunch.
So we got the British Masters. We got the Andalusia Masters in Spain. We got the Scandinavian Masters in Sweden. We've got the European Masters in Switzerland. And then the discontinued Australian Masters.
Good.
And we also have the discontinued India Masters.
Indian.
Good.
Indian. Oh, I'm sorry. In India. Okay, thank you. But this one's currently going on. The Mitsu Sumitomo Visa Taiyo Hoyo Masters in Japan.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't have him read that.
Sumitomo?
Don't tell me you can somehow read this one perfectly. It would blow my mind.
It's Mitsui Sumitomo Visa Taiheiyo Masters.
Wow. That's crazy that you somehow pulled that off.
How do you know if he pulled it off or not?
Because I'm reading, it just looks fantastic. I mean, just
So do you think Britain is just as mad about all the opens?
We were saying that.
Yeah.
We were saying
Yeah.
that.
we're like, it's not the U.S. Masters, it's the Masters.
Right, it's the Masters.
Not
it's
the
not
US
the British
Masters.
Open. It is the Open.
Yeah.
Actually, there are, and those opens now open the door to get to the real Masters.
Yeah, did you hear this? There's a new pathway into the Masters.
Go on.
Yeah. So what they're doing is they're opening the door to other opens around the world, and the winners of those now have a pathway into the Masters and the British Open. So if you win the Scottish Open, Spanish Open, Japan Open, Hong Kong Open, Australia Open, or the South African Open, any of those in 2026 gets you a pass into the Masters and the British Open now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Getting a little more international with this deal.
Are they doing that? Do a lot of live guys play those other opens?
No.
But they will now.
Right. That's what I'm
Hey,
wondering. Like,
all I'm saying, Ryan Peake is winning the Australian Open.
Yeah, and Taylor Gooch is going to be getting the Hong Kong Open. Because otherwise, there's an asterisk next to your name if you win without him there. He has said it.
but that's interesting. So do you have somebody who's kind of bubbling at live that, you know, isn't getting invited to the Masters? Because I know they've opened it up a lot with not just this way, but they've opened up a lot with a lot of different ways to allow live guys. But, you know, somebody who didn't make it.
You go hit the open circuit.
Right.
But because these are opens, you know, if they don't have like an exemption pathway, they'll have to go play their way in, you know, like of the, you know, I mean, we know for the US Open, there's like 10,000 people that are like in round one, and then it goes down to like something like 1,000, and then, you know, be like, you know, these guys are doing like their local quarterfinal qualifiers and, you know, wherever in Japan.
Wasn't that why Ricky Fowler was carrying his own bag?
Max Homa.
Max Homa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was, you're right. I think Ricky Fowler was another one of the guys who was out there. There was a ton of big names out there trying to just qualify their way in. Well, we'll see. Who knows?
I'm choosing to just not believe in the other Masters. I think that's just
It's a myth.
the stance I'm going to take.
Yeah.
Well, the British Masters is pretty cool, though, just because they sponsor a whole event over one person.
You lost me on the second word there. The British. That's where you lost me. Come on, it's Ryder Cup. It's time. It's the next big one.
I can't get on board with it. Come up with a new name.
Yeah, come on.
Just think of something brand new.
Do the Masters mean something? Like, is it not the Masters, but like when there's this many Masters? So like the Open means something, right? It's open to anybody who wants to go. They qualify, they get to make it. So is does Masters mean something? Like you have to have won.
More of like a categorical description.
Right.
It's like
That's what
Love
I'm wondering.
Island and Love Island UK. You know, the original is always better.
Yeah. Wow. And then at the end, the golfers have to kiss. I don't know. What a great time.
Added that in there.
For no reason. All right, here's a question. Is John Rahm an auto lock for the Ryder Cup team now that his team has won the team championship at Live Golf, making him a 2-title winner on the Live Golf Tour this year, winning the individual championship and the team championship
Without
now?
winning any tournament.
Yep. If Europe wants to win, they'll pick him. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing was before Rahm went to Live, Europe took a hard stance and they're like, sorry, Ian Poulter and other guys, you know, you made your bed. They go through that whole script. And then right after Europe wins the Ryder Cup 2023, a couple months after, Rahm makes the announcement he's going to Live, leaving the PGA Tour. Like later that week, Rory's like, well, maybe we should look at these rules. You know, I mean, I don't know if we have to be so stringent, you know, I mean, kind of just thinking of the greater good of golf. Now that we want to have Rahm.
Rory, the great backpedaler.
Yeah. It's like a unicycle in reverse.
Rahm is 20.
That's all I'm saying.
I was going to say, Rahm is a 24 ranked overall.
But again, those are
Well,
like
in the European ranking for Ryder Cup,
right. And with his 4 events that he could get points from.
which Bryson's 6 overall in the U.S. rankings. That
Very
shows how
true.
dominant he is.
Very true. I think that captain, Luke Donald, has to make a decision that is outside of what the website says on points.
Facts.
Because
I think he has to do that with all of Liv.
true, very true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they already have Hatton as an auto. So it's not like Rahm would be the only live guy. Like Bryson's going to be our only live guy.
Yeah,
It
but
was
can
a
you
thing.
imagine Rahm and Hatton together on a team for a duo?
I mean, it worked for them. It worked for them this week.
Like, just against the PGA guys, that would be a disappointment on the PGA right there.
I want to see, even though I want the U.S. to obviously win clearly against Europe, I would like to see the best play. I
Yeah.
would still like to see
100%.
Rahm in there.
Yes.
Like,
I
now
want
if
it
we
to
lose
get
because of
bloody.
Rahm, yeah.
I wanted to just, absolutely get messy out there.
I just want the live guys to beat the absolute tar out of the PGA guys. Like, I don't care which one. I just want to see.
Anyone.
But they have
Yeah.
2. We're going to have 1, so I don't know.
Well, we want the U.S. one to do that
yeah,
only.
Yeah, I want US to win, but I want all they can make their points. We can make those up easily.
Yeah.
Have the
So-
live guys make their points, and then we're good.
So here's a question. Who's a better golfer? Rahm or DeChambeau?
Wow.
We had the exact same breathe-in reaction.
Yeah. That was the only thing to do at that point.
That's
I
tough.
took pause.
I'm
going
to say Bryson because he performs
Can
better
I-
in bigger moments.
Can I
at least
plead
this
the
year.
5th out of respect?
No.
Not
Unfortunately, no.
with all of us idiots sitting around here with a microphone in front of us, there's no
It's
no
like,
pleading the fifth. Yeah, respect. Nah.
like in court, like you can't plead the 5th, like when you're like under oath and on the
Yeah,
stand.
not
you know
at
what I
all.
mean? Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I think I might have to go with Rombo on this one.
Which live points would say that you're correct.
But OWGR wouldn't.
Correct.
And they have the same tournaments logging OWGR points. But
Smaller sample size.
true.
Think about those last 3 days at the Open, the British Open.
Oh, Bryson.
Think about them.
Oh, that's all I can think
Is
about.
Round doing that?
Well, it's all I used to be able to think about until Tommy won this week. But either way, it's fine.
I mean, I'm definitely Team Bryson for sure. I think he's a much better golfer. Yeah, the live he did great. You know, Rahm did great in live and got the points in a larger sample size. I think though, it takes more to play the big tournaments and do better in those big tournaments
They have the same amount of majors.
career wise.
They got the same amount of personality.
Yes. What?
They're kind of like the same person. They got the same amount of
I
personality.
technically think of them as the opposite personality.
Right? Really?
Yeah, like Bryson DeChambeau's like huge and animated and like yucking it up for the camera, and Rahm is just swearing.
Yeah, but whenever you see him on YouTube and stuff, he's just like DeChambeau.
He is. Oh, did you guys hear the he was paired up with Phil during the team championship, and they were playing against each other. And they were talking about the going back and forth. And he's like, listen, this is going to be different than YouTube golf. Like, this is a different situation, different scenario. You're not going to hear the same things. However, we did have a quick conversation where I pointed out the fact that Phil has actually been playing pro golf for longer than I've been alive. And the fact that he's still playing so well, I think is quite impressive. I was like, what a burn. Right? What an eloquent burn from the Spaniard, John Rahm. I mean,
I loved that when they were doing the duels or whatever they were doing, and he went and changed like 5 or 6 of the different rangefinders to meters.
And they kept digging him out of the bed. They're like, this one too? Wow.
And the camera just cuts the Rahm every time. Then he just laughs harder and harder after every single one.
And the first couple ones, he played it stone face. He's like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No,
I don't know anything.
I don't know what's going on.
He goes, why is it in meters? He goes, I play in meters. I'm from Spain.
I know there's a lot of tournaments, particularly like DP World Tour and that, where the players, when they're registering in that, they can pick, do they want the yardage scorecard or the meters scorecard? Yeah. I wonder though, like, does that continue on in the PGA Tour? Like guys like, yeah, I've always played meters. I have all my yardage in meters. All my yardage in meters. Thank you. I have all my yardage in meters. Or at some point, like, does Rory still use meters, or is he just a full-blown yardage guy? I'm just curious. You talk about switching from lefty to righty, like switching the way you calculate the way you play golf from 2 different measurement systems.
I could switch to meters.
And still play the same?
Maybe a little better.
Yeah, more of a meters guy.
Meters and lefty.
So here's the question that I have. As a whole, I feel like 99% of players are playing yards.
Yeah.
At what point do pros that play in Europe and all that switch to yards as a whole? Is it when they're, starting playing juniors, or is it when, or is it once they get their tour card? Like, I mean, I got to feel it's well before they get their tour card. Is it just depending on where they're playing? Do all European courses measure in meters, or do some of them do yards?
Maybe it's a conscious decision where they're like, you know what? It's time I do this. Be gone with meters. I want to play in the U.S. and have a yardage book.
I mean, because you got to think, if they're a little kid, they're 8, 10, 12, they're just doing whatever their dad does.
Yeah, or whatever the course is marked if you're playing in certain areas.
Yeah. And if your home course is meters, you
just grew up on that.
Just grew up on meters.
You have all your yardage and meters.
Yardage and meters. And then for those guys, when they play a yardage course, do they get their pencil out and like scratch them all and just do the math so they just know what it is?
Or like they've got a chart. You're like, wait, what is 175 yards? That could be anything.
He's got 2 books that they're flipping open.
Oh, it's 186 meters.
Are there places that do both?
He just said he did.
Yeah. Or even like there's some tournaments in other places, they have both like on the sign. Like you go to hole 1 and it's like in yardage and meters. Yeah. I don't know. They were handing out some money this week though over there at Live.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Just truckloads. Absolute truckloads. Let's take a look here. They wheeled out a massive purse of $50 million for just the team championship.
Jeez.
Yeah. The old Legion 13 raking in 14 million of that. But I do find this part quite interesting. 60% of that, 8.4 million, goes towards the franchise and the team. And 40% of it, 5.6 million, then gets split up among the players, giving each of them a nice $1.4 million payday for the weekend.
So when it says it goes to the franchise and team,
yeah,
who is that? Is that like a NASCAR team? Like the team gets
it
this
and
they're like drivers?
Yeah. So these guys, it's actually like each team is an individual organization. They have team managers. They have sales teams out selling sponsorships. They're handling travel and things like that all through the team organization. So there actually is like a business behind each team. And that's why you're seeing these guys, they're doing their own deals. Like there's now a tequila deal that is exclusive just to Legion 13. And it's more than them just having it on the sleeve or on the collar. Some of these sponsorships are even doing activations at the tournaments. So you'll see like a big pop-up tent for the tequila that is affiliated with Legion 13 on the grounds of a Live Golf tournament. So it really is like when you say like NASCAR, like very much so, where they're not just these players who have managers and other people, but actually an organization with management.
So Live Golf is the NASCAR of golf.
Yes. And these teams are like race car teams. You know what I mean?
I would compare it more like their F1 and
Okay.
NASCAR's PGA Tour.
Live Golf is the F1 of golf.
You are so right, Rich.
Well, if we're comparing the two,
let's do another one. Who else is like, what other team?
like they could say Live Golf is a Savannah,
It's the
Savannah
motocross
Bananas.
Live Golf is the motocross of golf.
You realize
JR,
why
you do one. Running out.
you realize why I said it like that, though, right?
NFL.
Live Golf is the NFL of golf.
Go ahead. Please explain yourself.
Because you're comparing
Live Golf is the MLB of golf.
No. So I compared it because F1 came out. It wasn't distributed by like Saudi Saudi.
I'm waiting
brand.
for one more.
Yeah, it's going.
Dying.
Go
All
on.
right. So
Live Golf is the rugby of golf.
Live Golf is the Home Depot of golf.
can I try to explain my point now?
You can
No, this
try.
is yeah.
So
You're welcome to try.
I grabbed
You
the
have about as many listeners as we have right now.
So I grabbed the two sports because it's basically the same thing. You know, PGA Tour, Live. You got NASCAR and F1. You know, F1 is definitely more on the Live side than PGA and
Live Golf is the
NASCAR.
premier championship of golf.
Moving on. Gosh,
Oh,
can't get
wow.
a damn word out here.
Not a chance. Not a single chance.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll be okay. Oh my God. Oh wait, you guys know what time it is? Does anybody? Is it already?
I was actually looking at the clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Josh. I know you had an additional point to make there, but it's already.
Live Golf is the news of golf.
Breaking news. The bizarre trend of these wacky, wild, rubbery toys that have been making their way onto basketball courts across the WNBA has now made its way to the PGA Tour Championship.
And it's a lime green one.
And of course, it is a lime green one. Yeah, we've got more of these adult toys making their way out at big sporting events. This weekend at the PGA Championship was not left out. One of these bad boys made it up to the 18th green, and our guy Bones on the microphone was out there just in time to kick the thing off into a bunker to protect the eyes of all the viewers who didn't want to see this thing. But that's not the only place. We've now seen it at a preseason NFL game between Minnesota Vikings and the Tennessee Titans. They got one. This guy just straight up grabbed it.
Lime green again.
Yeah, like so far we've been seeing like towels, going over him. Bones was kicking it. Nah, not this guy. He just manned up and grabbed it right there. Just firm grip down at the base. Wow, it continues going on and on. This is now the 8th total event that we have had this same thing. Here's a question I have. How many were brought and people chickened out and weren't thrown? I can only imagine. Like people are like, no, I can't do it. And they're still leaving with it like hidden somewhere. I don't know.
Where?
You find it like in a dumpster out back. Speaking of big time football news, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged.
If you like a thing, you should have put a ring on it.
Josh, they followed suit with you.
Yeah.
They wanted to be engaged just like you.
Wow.
And just like with you, Taylor Swift did say yes. So Travis Kelce was not denied. You guys are both in the planning phases. It's very exciting. Right now, throw a quick number out there. What do we think they're spending on this thing? It's going to hit the news. It's going to be like on the cover of some magazine at the grocery store with the big number of what the wedding costs.
Will it be $1 billion?
No, I'm thinking
saying
20 mil.
No, I'm saying 10. 10 mil.
Oh, I'm in like the 250 million range.
Yeah, well, and also, is stuff going to be like not sponsored, but given? Like, I'm sure the value will even be greater than what's like out of pocket spent. The thing's going to be the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce of Live Golf.
I'm not saying another analogy on this show.
Scottie and Rory have an event coming up. They are doing some sort of a golf skills challenge. It's going to be, they're saying, internationally focused while completely excluding Live Golf for some reason. Zero clue why. Scottie and Rory, the Live Golf of random golf events. They're saying it's the all-star skills-focused format. Reports suggest it will be U.S. versus international style competition, emphasizing golf skills rather than traditional stroke play scoring. What are we doing? Like the Phil Mickelson flop shot over another guy's head?
What are we playing, TGL?
I don't know. But there will be no Live Golf players, but it is PGA Tour approved. So these guys won't lose their tour card for playing in some sort of a golfing exhibition event.
Does that mean, what's his name? Can he play in this? The dude that got kicked out for playing duels?
Wesley Bryan?
Yes. Is Wesley Bryan going to be able to play in this?
Such a hot topic. Who knows? But we do know it is from the same producers and production team from The Match and all these other various random golf events that have happened in the past. I don't know. Either way, it's coming back. It's going to be going down at Trump National Golf Club in Jupiter, Florida. Produced by BZ Entertainment. Nobody's ever heard of them. Whatever. Kind of fun, kind of exciting. But that is it for breaking news.
News.
I think that'll be kind of fun. They'll probably do like a long drives portion of it, maybe a closest to the hole portion of it.
Do you think it'll get super gimmicky, like bozo buckets and like weird things like that? Or do you think it's going to be like scenarios on a golf course that you just have to try and execute these difficult shots from a real world of golf?
I think it's going to be gimmicky. I think it's going to be very gimmicky.
Bozo buckets, the whole
I
thing.
think it's going to be...
Do you know what bozo is?
Yeah, the clown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just checking. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
there
knows?
you go.
Do you know what
There you
bozo
go.
buckets are?
For like the carnival game with the red
Yeah.
buckets.
Have you ever played him?
Yeah, I think I did as a little kid, not in the
Do you know
past.
why it's called bozo buckets, the
'Cause of-
carnival game?
Because of the clown?
No.
Okay, then I guess I don't.
So every episode of Bozo the Circus, you would play bozo buckets, where you had one ping pong ball and you would have to throw it into all six buckets.
Red buckets,
If you
yeah.
made it to the very end, you got like it was a crisp $100 bill.
Yeah. I watched some random like replay of that on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I remember the prizes being huge. Like I couldn't even, like you win the lottery. If you can do it, and if you're by bucket 3, you're like retiring your family.
Now,
You go back and watch it. It was all like local Chicago-based sponsors. It was a Chicago show, and it was like you get one small pizza from Aurelio's if you purchase, 2 family size and a 2 liter of RC.
now, Rich, did you watch that show live?
I was there and I played the games.
No way. You're that old?
100%. Yes, I am that old.
Was it as exhilarating as it sounds?
If not
even
more.
more, because I won the Tootsie Roll bank that was completely filled with Tootsie Rolls, and
Hit the air horn.
All right, pop quiz. What was Bozo's sidekick's name?
Easy?
Beezy. All right, that's wrong. Next,
I mean, I don't even have a guess. Bozo Jr.
it was Cookie the Clown.
Cookie the Clown.
Cookie Monster?
And Cookie was a smoker, you could tell.
Was he like Krusty?
Never in costume.
Yeah.
Was he like Krusty the Crab? Or not Krusty the Crab, Krusty the Clown. Krusty the Clown.
Live golf.
I cannot.
Rich,
Got me all flustered after
Josh
that.
just made fun of your age and then referenced SpongeBob. Just so we're clear.
I meant
To
Krusty
recap
the
the last
Clown.
90 seconds. Our friend of the show, Brooke Henderson, LPGA Canadian Open, snagging herself another win.
go,
Her
Brooke.
second Canadian Open title. She's a Canadian native, right?
Yes.
Hometown.
So this has got to be, as big of a deal as that trophy.
That trophy's bigger than her.
That's huge.
Is she rocking a Rolex again?
Has she got the rollie? I don't know.
You
don't know
can't
what it
tell.
is.
I don't know, but she's back in the winner's circle, and that's a great
you
looking
go.
vest. Look at that.
You rock yourself some vests.
I love a good vest.
Great sponsor.
Dude, we're getting back to vest season.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. It's vest season. The vest
Getting
season
down to
is
like
the best
the 45.
season. Live golf is the vest of outerwear. Wow.
Oh man.
This is her first win in over 2 years. Little drought, but good to see her back. I love when players, they play really well, they dip, and they find their way back. You know what I mean? Where they don't just drift off into like obscurity and we remember a time. It's like, no. Hey, the game comes and goes. Who knows what happened? And finds her way back. I got to say, there's something, because we all have those days. You go out there, you're like, I don't know what happened to my swing today. I don't know why I can't hit a 7-iron for the life of me.
That's every day.
But I believe, like Brooke Henderson, I can get it back one day. Even if it's a 2-year drought with this 7-iron, I believe I can. Good for her. Good for Brooke.
Whenever I'm playing with Dan, I'm always trying to, like, when you're going off the rails, I try and get you back in. We'd be playing a scramble or something like, just try and get your mind off of it, do something.
Yeah. The head games of golf.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, I hit this shot all the time. Like this, there's nothing crazy about this. Why did it just go sideways? Like, what did I do? What happened?
Yep.
It's somewhere up there. Well, I'll tell you what. Tommy figured it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Tommy figured it out.
He never lost it.
He never lost it.
1001.
I will say, though, somebody put together a compilation of like those final putts of like his sort of heartbreaking moments. And there are a few of those where I'm not saying he lost it. I'm just saying like they didn't look as dynamic as some of the putts he hits for the previous 3 days leading up to those.
That's what I was saying earlier.
I know.
Was there a mental block? He's missing those putts. That's now going to be released, and that pressure's off.
Floodgates are open.
Floodgates are open.
Except for the Ryder Cup.
Yep.
Thank you.
We
Thank
said
you.
that he could get a point.
Yeah, you can get a couple of.
Still don't even want to say they can get a point.
Yeah,
I'm fine
because
with the
that's the
shutout.
one we needed.
Yeah,
I'm fine with a shutout.
That's what I'm rooting for.
Just no points.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what happened, Ryder Cup 2 years ago, where everybody in the media tent are like, are we going to be here the whole weekend? Like, if this thing keeps going like it, was the first 2 days, like, are we even sticking around Sunday? Are we rebooking flights? Like, is there a 3-day tournament in this thing, or is it going to be cut down to 2?
I do have a question for you.
Go on.
So you said we made guesses how much you're going to pay for merch and stuff at the Ryder Cup. Now, is that only U.S. merch? Are you grabbing a U.S. or Europe Ryder Cup shirt or hat?
If you enter this house with anything from Europe,
but here's
as
the thing,
far as a jersey goes,
now I have never one single time asked for an autograph at any tournament, tour event. It's just like highly out of bounds. But I'm making up a fictitious scenario.
go on.
Say me and Tommy Fleetwood are hanging out. We're talking about hair care routines. You know what I mean? We're watching his slow-mo video from the DP World Tour on YouTube for the 100th time. And I'm like, man, friendly scenario. Maybe I'll get him to sign something. I can't have him sign like a U.S. Ryder Cup team thing.
No.
So the question is, do I get one thing for in case this fictitious day ever happens and I'm hanging out with Tommy Fleetwood, again, talking about hair care routines?
You bring something that says FedEx on it. I don't care if it's a freaking envelope that just says FedEx on
That's
it.
a good point.
That's what you bring.
I have a St. Jude hat from last year. I won't bring that. No. That was another heartbreak.
Don't do that one.
Another heartbreak.
I mean, you could just get something Europe. If he doesn't sign it, you throw it in the Hudson at the end of the weekend, you fly back. I think it's pretty easy.
Don't even sponsor it.
Don't even. I truthfully had zero intention of buying any European Ryder Cup gear.
Is there a generic Ryder Cup like logo?
Gotta be.
Yeah, there is.
Ooh, because I'm sure
Like a head cover?
I'm sure it's like organized like U.S. stuff over here.
Yeah.
European stuff. Is there like a middle aisle?
Yes.
Like an end cap? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is one. It's
All right.
just Ryder Cup,
There
and
it
it's
is.
got.
I'll bring that to me and Tommy's hangout.
So it's like a double sage. So like on one side of it, it's got a U.S. flag, on the other side, it's got the Europe flag, and
see
then
Rich in here with scissors, and
then the
like,
trophy in the
not
middle.
this half, not on this show.
It's a crop top. No.
I'm fine with the Ryder Cup logo. That's good. Like that patch or
I
something
do,
like that.
yeah. That's a nice patch.
I'm sure there's a hat to go
Wow.
along with your hundreds and hundreds of hats.
Oh, Rich.
By the way, is there any chance Clarence can come back and visit me?
He has not once said that he wanted to.
I disagree. I talk to him. We have long talks a lot. He calls me,
these similar to me and Tommy's hangouts?
I love how we're planning for this hypothetical hangout in your head. Like, what are we going to do if, he's here and I need an autograph?
You do have to consider these situations, the gravity of them and how they'll be handled.
Failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
Dan never gets starstruck. He might actually get starstruck this time.
But here's the thing. Like, I've talked to Tommy Fleetwood like several times.
We saw the video.
Yeah, we saw the video.
Watch it.
Let you shag my one.
I mean, especially TGL. Like that gets, it's, Rich, you've been down there in the media center.
Oh, yeah.
It's so like up close and casual and cool.
Have you ever fist bumped him?
No.
Never touched him.
No, you know what? I rarely initiate physical contact with professional golfers in a professional setting. However, in a non-professional setting, when I was filming with Bryson down, in Dallas, at the end of the video, got to do a little dap him up, bro hug,
How'd
the
it
whole
go?
thing.
Dude, he dapped you up a different time that he saw you.
Yeah, we've had quite a few physical
He better let
encounters.
you dab him up after you assaulted his balls.
Thank you. You're right. It's the least he could do. But at the same time, it was the least I could do. You know what I mean? It's the least I could
I
do.
salted your balls, bro. Where's my dab?
You remember what happened to us?
Do you think he still does that every day?
Well, he said that he doesn't, but someone does it for him.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? It's like, it's salting day. Get a case of Pro V1Xs out or whatever.
No, left ashes.
Yeah, and isn't he switching to this new? There's like a double dot. That's
I thought it was an unnamed ball that he hasn't named yet that he's been hitting.
Well, there's rumors that they're calling it the Titleist Pro V1 double dot. So we've got because there is like the left dash, the left dot. Now we've got like a double dot.
Wow.
It's like Braille. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out what all these different balls mean. I got no idea.
Did you see what Bryson's new challenge is?
The ping pong ball in his house?
Yes.
First time he's taken us in the house too.
Right.
Beautiful.
Lot of windows.
Lot
of windows.
Well, we kind of saw that from the outside.
A lot of glass.
True.
And the car in the house.
Right.
I wonder if
Was
he
it
puts
Underdog?
that in
Is
and
that who
out.
sponsored it?
Yeah.
And he's got it's like I don't know, like a little square box with a tiny cup that like is literally the size of the ball.
It's a shot glass.
Is it? And if it like hits anywhere in the middle, he's giving away $100. And then if he makes it in,
Giving away the car?
who gets it?
The
Is there, like,
challenge
a
is to
drawing?
get it in the hole. That's the challenge.
Yeah, but who gets the car? Like, can I get picked? Maybe
I think he said it's a random commenter or something like that.
I would have to watch him
it'd
again.
be crazy because it's probably 50,000 comments per video times whatever.
There's the engagement. You're explaining it right there.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Rahm with that same energy are just.
I think we need to put a car in
If
the
you
studio.
put comments in right now, we'll give you this pencil.
No, we need
Swear.
to put a car right in there. Little PT Cruiser right in the middle of the studio.
And we roll the windows down so we can still talk. Like, it'd be great. Hey guys, I want to slow things down for a moment here. A little bit of sad news that made our way across. Though this happened a little bit ago, it's kind of now coming out and a little more public. But we had this very cool opportunity a couple months back. As a show, we got to go to this cool place called Bunker Hill Farms. And we were invited out. We were given, absolute like red carpet treatment the whole way through. It was awesome. But the founder of Bunker Hill Farms, Mr. Mike Domek, unfortunately passed away a little bit ago. And I don't know, it was a little heartbreaking because his whole team was so wonderful to us and had us out. And we actually had his brother, Joe Domek, on the show, and he spoke so wonderful of his brother as well. Well, we didn't realize at the time he was sort of nearing the end of his battle with some health issues. And unfortunately, he passed away. So I just wanted to give a little shout out on the show and once again say thanks for having us out there, letting us experience his entire beautiful property. And it's cool. The whole thing is based around a foundation. And so anything that happens there, anybody who goes to Bunker Hill Farms, all the money that goes in is generated through what that property does. He had turned and was giving all of it back to various charities. The whole thing was a big, giant charitable thing. Super cool and super sad and unfortunate news. A little bit about him. I think it'd be fun to kind of share his legacy. Back in 1999, he founded ticketsnow.com. Tickets Now grew exponentially, earning recognition from publications like Inc. Magazine, Crane Chicago Business. He was named 40 under 40. And later on, That business was acquired by Ticketmaster in 2008, making him wildly successful. And one of the things he invested in was this big, giant 450-acre private property that he put all into a charity and was doing really cool work with that. We got to go. We loved it. It was a lot of fun. So just some really sad news that came out. So just want to take a moment to pay a little respect and say thank you for our time there. You'll be missed. A lot of people there spoke very highly of him. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to meet him, but we did get to bask in one of his dream come trues, which was Bunker Hill Farms. And Rich, maybe, who knows, maybe we'll still get to go back.
What was absolutely crazy is I was going through what shirt I was going to wear today, and I just happened to grab the Bunker Hill Farms shirt that I had, and I was sitting there getting ready to make the 2-hour drive out here for the pod, and all of a sudden you text us this information about this stuff today, and I was just like, I'm wearing the shirt today. Like, that was absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
It's weird. So that happens a lot.
Yeah.
what is that? Is it? It's not. Is it coincidence? Is it serendipity? It's not. There's one of those
karma,
words that when
but,
you know, I don't know. Fate. Who knows? It's one of those things. Well, gentlemen, I think that is all I got for this week's show. Did I leave anything out? I feel like we covered everything under the sun and then some. Yardage, meters, the live golf of everything. Who knows? Well, that's it then. We're done. Rich, want to go play some golf?
Let's go play some golf.
All right, well, fine. Then that closes it up. That wraps this episode of the Dan's Golf World Show, brought to you by the one and only Sports Illustrated. Thank you. We'll see you next week.